What is on your top? Oh, you're a mermaid as well.
Yeah, I'm everything.
You're everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
I want to be where the people are.
I want to see.
Want to see them dancing.
Okay, let's stop it. Behave yourself.
Do you like my t-shirt?
I fucking love it.
It's not a t-shirt,
It says jump here. But as soon as you walk through the door, I thought,
I know.
yes, like
TikTok shop.
Why do you only clap the second a camera's on you?
I don't know.
It's like it activates
It is, isn't it?
You're such a
it's like
dirty clapper.
I'm performing.
She just wants an applause from someone. Anyway, oh my God.
What are we talking about today?
It's episode 5, babes.
5?
Yes.
Wow.
Episode 5 is upon us. Oh my God. Hey everyone.
Hey
it's
guys.
Episode 5, a whole hand. I am Mickey.
I am Charla.
And together we are
partners
in chaos.
In chaos.
We've had some lovely, wonderful feedback.
We have.
It's been really nice.
Oh, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. Like every time one of us get a message or on the podcast account, we're like, oh my God, look at this. It's so lovely.
It's really nice.
Really, really lovely.
And it's kind of, we're making this up as we go along. We know that we wanted to do like a topic per episode.
Yeah.
But finding our feet in terms of what works.
Yeah. And we feel like we've been a little bit down, haven't we? Our episodes have. So hopefully this is a little bit fun.
Yeah. So this week we're going to have a little natter about parenting.
Oh my God.
Motherhood.
Why do we do it to ourselves?
Know. But I do want to touch on your health. Just to give everyone a little update.
Okay. Yes.
Just to fill them in on what's going on now, where you're at now.
Yeah, well, I actually am feeling crap today. But I'm here. I've showed up. So, where are we at? We're basically at pain team level now. I'm in constant pain, constantly, and managed to get a cancellation appointment, which was incredible. So if you are on the wait list for the pain team, phone them and say, put me on the cancellation list, because it is like a 7-month wait.
It's
a long ridiculous,
time, yeah.
So I saw the doctor and actually it was wonderful. I know there's been a lot of people that have told me that they've had really bad experiences with the pain team, but it was really insightful. My mum came with me because my memory isn't very good and sometimes I can't get my words out, which is, I mean, not good for me because I like to talk. But basically, long story short, where my pancreas has been flaring up, it's been causing fibrosis. And then there is nerves that are attached to the spinal cord. There's 3 nerves that I've got to have nerve blocks. I'm guessing there's people out there 100% that have had this. So she said I could have 1 injection and it could be done and could last for years, 1 year, 2 year, whatever. But I could have 1 and it could last for a month. So I then have to rehab. But she said I can rehab them. So it's not a problem. If it works,
fantastic.
It's fine, yeah. So, I mean, I'm up for having it once a month if I have to have it once a month to be out of pain. I'll do anything. But as well as that, it has caused, basically, the way she described it as the signals in my brain, neurologically, the pain signals that send our body parts, ouch, it's hurting because it's wrong. There's been a traffic jam, so it is literally sending signals everywhere. And when I tell you, it's unbelievable, the pain that I feel. It's undescribable as well.
Yeah.
And it's not like not always is it a really excruciating pain. Sometimes it is. Last night it was like I had electric shocks going through my back. It was horrible. But my knees are really hurting, my joints. So a lot of people actually, I know with fibromyalgia, which is not what I've got, it is misdiagnosed as arthritis. And I now understand why, because all my joints
Similar
hurt.
feeling.
Yeah, and it's like, it didn't start off like that. My arms are really bad. Like, that's probably the worst, is my arms.
When they started, it's been your arms.
And it's here. It's like, it's not, my shoulders do hurt, but its majority is here. So, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm on very strong pain relief now. I'm on pregabalin. I'm on cocodamol constantly. And I'm now on amitriptyline, which I've just started, which hopefully is the, what's the word?
The
tablet. The tablet that is going to potentially reset my nervous system.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. At the end of the day, you've got a potential light at the end of the tunnel when you haven't felt that way.
And also, like she showed diagrams and stuff, and even Mum was like, my mum doesn't get emotional. She said she got emotional because it was an answer. It wasn't a guess.
No.
It wasn't
Let's try
maybe this is happening, or maybe that. She was like, she asked me loads of questions first, and she was like, this is what's happening to you. This is why this is happening, and this is how we sort of fix it in a sense. So yeah, it's going to be a long road, but it's a start.
It's all you can ask for at this point, to not keep living like you're living.
And it is horrible. Like, I am living.
It is. And I suppose we could easily sway into motherhood and how much that's affecting your kids right now.
It really is affecting them as well. And I can see it is because, and it's like, I had a conversation with Leighton. I actually filmed it.
I saw it. I thought it was so clever.
Yeah, I've got some more that I need to upload. I wanted to understand and know his perspective, and actually it really was insightful for me. And then Lissy listened to it and she was like, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So they were saying, in the classroom, if people come in to like get someone to take them out, they worry when that happens that it's going to be them because I'm ill.
Oh.
I know, that's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can understand
Yeah, I can as well. But it's like, how do you fix that as a parent? And that's what I asked Leighton.
It's trauma.
I said, and I said, what can I do to make that a bit better? And he said, in the morning, can you tell me how you're feeling? And it's like, that's so simple. So I do. I tell him how I'm feeling. Today's a good day, today's a bad day. But what he wanted to know was, and if anyone wants to watch it, you can. It's Dear Charla on TikTok. But what he wanted to know was that it wasn't the worst day.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that today isn't going to be the worst day. I might always be in pain or something.
It's like removing that level of protection that you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He needs it factually.
And that's it. And I think we do misunderstand children, as in the sense that, no, we'll keep that from them. We won't tell them something because it will upset. But actually,
sometimes they need
knowledge is power, isn't it?
And we say that all the time. Yeah. Why should it be different for them?
And actually, we really underestimate our children.
All
they
the
are
time.
so clever, and they're living it every day. If you think that they don't know something, we're wrong.
No.
They know.
They know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not stupid. So, that was really
No, I did. I saw that video. I
insightful.
thought it was really clever, and I thought his answer was so articulate, and I could see genuinely that you was like, I'd never even thought about that.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Yeah, 100%.
Like such a simple way.
And it was like, I started filming him and he was a bit unsure at first. And then once we got into it, he was like, can you ask me something else? And he really like wanted to...
Like you gave him the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You gave him the mic.
Yeah, absolutely. But and then obviously it led on to Lissy. But in a nutshell, it's a struggle to be unwell and not panic them. I really have to be like, this is what's going on now. I'm going to be like this for a long period of time, but I'm not going to go back into hospital. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah.
But right now, this isn't going to cause me to go back into hospital and that sort of level of illness. So
no, that's really, I do think it was like a conversation that needs to be had.
Absolutely.
To get it from their perspective, what you can do for them and how they can better understand you.
And also, it leads into Layla, who's my eldest daughter. She has almost become a mini carer. Not necessarily that she has to like wash me or anything like that, but she drives me places. Yeah. Because I can't drive now. No. Like, she picks up medication. Like, she picked up a parcel for me yesterday. And the things that I can't do now, she and my mum, but she is, as my child, is doing. And I understand there's probably a lot out there.
She is, however, all right? We're going to flip-flop this.
Okay.
If you wasn't like this and you were still able to live your life, you know damn fucking well that we'd be calling her up to pick us up junk from a bus somewhere.
My God.
So we'd be using her services
100%.
just for different reasons.
Oh my God. Do you know what? That was one thing I always was like, I can't wait until you're driving because I'm going to be out getting drunk. Now I can't drink. What are the chances?
Terrible.
Literally a year before. There's someone up there literally is like, ha, 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 ha. Like,
no, they're probably down there.
They probably are down there, to be fair. Yeah. Literally, but what are the chances though?
No, that's curse.
Do you know what? That is another thing that I think at the beginning I was okay with it. Now I'm struggling with it. Especially I went to somewhere the other day, it was like a family party, and I was sitting there and I was having a lovely time, but I was in so much pain. I couldn't drink, and I actually stayed longer than I thought I could. And I had to go, but I was gutted.
Yeah.
And I feel like that side of things, it's just so sad. Like I'm trying to deal with it, but it is mentally, it really is a struggle.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real struggle to.
I mean, I was talking to, because obviously, like, our daughters are in the same year at school,
Yeah.
and they're friends. My eldest is autistic, so's your Lissy, the
Middle,
same.
yeah.
So Lyra and Lissy are both diagnosed with autism. We're going to have more of a deep dive into
Yeah,
that
we are,
in
yeah.
the future. But they are friends. But Lyra is currently on a part-time timetable. So effectively, she isn't there for half of the day.
Yeah.
And at the moment, they're getting close to their GCSEs. They're sitting their PPEs, which is mocks. Lyra's not there a lot. Lissy's really been struggling.
She has been, definitely.
Without her being there.
And I don't think we realised, both of us, how much I didn't realise how much that would affect Lizzie at all.
No, because who knew the tables would turn in the way that they did?
Yeah.
Whereas Lyra was always looking for friendship, thinking that she didn't belong anywhere.
Absolutely.
And now it's almost flipped
And how
on
much
Lizzie.
really Lizzie relies on Lyra.
Lyra.
Like that, yeah, it's wild. And actually she came home, because obviously Lyra stayed a little bit longer yesterday.
Yeah.
And she came home and she was buzzing that she had stayed. She was like, she stayed today.
I know.
And I was like those little things.
They mean
you just
so much.
really don't understand how much they mean.
But it was when I picked Lissy up, and obviously there was something that Lyra's now not sitting in a class, and the way that Lissy described it, we spoke about it yesterday. It come across like she was being a bit shady.
I did speak to her about it.
But after, when she then said, we only get to see her for like 15 minutes a day, I was like, oh, you just miss your friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
it's the way of her.
The way she said it.
Yeah.
Circling back to what you said, I suggested the colouring night.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, maybe like Mum can come too. And then my first thought was, I wonder when she will feel well enough to want to
actually
do
come.
that.
And it's funny because our friend Jess messaged me, because I haven't seen her for ages, and she's been trying to get into me in the daytime, but her timetable just doesn't work. And she messaged me saying, oh, I can do like 7:30 on a whatever day. And I said, I can't.
You ain't gonna be able to.
I'll be out of it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's that reality now of, I know it won't be forever, but right now
you're living it.
It's and it's like I can't. As soon as I take those tablets, within an hour and a half,
you're out of it.
It's not just them, it's the other ones that also make me drowsy. It's like last night I was sitting there and I was like, that's how it felt. Like, you know, when you're on a boat, I was just like, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is like a ride. It's like a free ride every night.
It's a ride you probably rather.
But it's that
knock-on effect.
Yeah, absolutely, and everything.
Yeah, all around.
Yeah, like today was it was like, I messaged you saying, I'm really having a bad day, I'm going to give myself an hour, and I feel probably the worst I have done doing this, but I'm okay. But I know later on I'll have to go to bed and stay in bed. Like,
it's just
so
hard.
horrible.
There's no future planning, is there? But yeah, so the old kiddie winks.
Yeah, kids.
So we've both got three children.
3 children.
You've got your eldest is 18, 16, and then Leighton is, what is he
13.
now? 13.
Same as Vega.
Yeah.
Oh no, Vega's just about to turn.
Yeah, he'll turn 13 this summer. And then I've got my eldest is 15, almost 16 at the end of this month. Vay, who's 12, and Luna, my little, who is 8.
She's a sasspot.
She is.
I love her so much.
She is. She's going through something at the moment at school.
Yeah.
Which
Let's talk about it.
Blowing my mind.
Because actually, I feel like it's a craze.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
It's like these kids latch onto these things and it just goes like that, doesn't it?
I preferred when it was like 6, 7 and Skibbity Toilet.
I agree. Or slime.
Yeah.
I mean, slime was bad.
I know, but I would take this.
This is hurtful.
Yeah.
This is damaging.
So I don't know if anyone else's school are doing this. She's in primary school. She's in year 4, but apparently it's not just like
No, it's just not.
They're doing these things where they're planning ahead. When they're on their little like group chats or whatever, they're planning me and you days.
Yeah.
So even if they're in a group of say 5 or 6 girls that are all friends, like close friends, let's me and you have a day tomorrow. We only play together.
Yeah.
So then what's happening is these 2 are planning, these 2 are planning, and it will leave one out. And what's happened is it's mainly been Luna that's happened to.
Yeah.
And it's happened within their group for quite some time. But now it's spread. And
it has definitely spread,
it.
yeah. Because I told you, I spoke to some parents and they knew about it. The sad reality is that every child has done it.
Yeah.
So they've all hurt each other.
Yeah.
And it's how do you explain to the children? I mean, they will understand, but it's like, it's just spread
Yeah.
like wildfire that this is happening.
It's a lot harder to manage her.
And also another thing, like, because we spoke about it, is when you go to schools, and I'm sure other people will say the same, because it's being arranged out of school.
Yeah, really hard.
But it's out of school that it's being arranged, although it's happening in school.
Yeah.
How does that get dealt with?
And it's really, I'm walking a tightrope with her all the time. I'm trying my best to teach her, and I did a post about it a little while ago, and she had some beef within her group chat, and she's on like a kids app. So
it's social media stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's just, all she can do is talk to her friends, and they can FaceTime.
It's like a message, like a MSN Messenger.
But what's happening is, things that are happening in school is then being taken out, and they're sending messages to each other. So-and-so said this about you, so-and-so said that about you. And then before you know it, I'm putting out fires with 8 and 9-year-olds.
And it's actually becoming a lot younger because it's that whole conversation which we've had so many times about, especially with Lissy and situations that happen in school. When we were at school, we come home, it stopped. Before we had phones and stuff.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I remember having a phone pretty much through most of school.
Really?
Yeah, I had my little Nokia.
Yeah, but I feel like...
Not a primary school, though.
Not a primary school,
No.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like even when we had phones, we had to have credit. Yeah. My credit ran out quickly. It was nowhere near as accessible...
As it is now.
Yeah. And I think you can't get away from it. There's no break from anything, especially if there's an issue.
No.
And then everyone jumps on the bandwagon, like you say, like they're messaging, oh, so-and-so said this, and then it's the next person, did you hear so-and-so said that? And it just, things escalate so much quicker, don't
It's really difficult, but one person commented on this video that I posted about it, saying she's way too young to deal with these things, you shouldn't let her have it, and all of that. To some extent, I do agree. I have very strong feelings about children being on social media. I very rarely have her on anything with me because there's predators crawling around everywhere.
They are everywhere
and
as well.
It is dangerous. So I try my best to not put them on the internet.
But also, devil's advocate, right? I know one of my kids' friends had nothing.
Yeah.
And then when they came to secondary school, and I'm not saying it's right, but this is what I've seen. When it came to secondary school, they were much younger, which is really young, really good. And actually, children should be children. But they stood out for the crowd and they didn't understand certain things. Yeah. And it was like they were in a group of kids that have all grown up one way and then they're singled out because they've been for their own good. But actually, it had a knock-on effect because they were actually really young. And which is good, but it's like, it's not good at the same time.
It's social isolation.
Absolutely, because then they're isolated because it's like, oh, but, well, you don't know about that? Or,
you
do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the exact situation, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know what's trending. How do they know? So it is, I'm walking a fine line. And then, like, this woman, what she said, and to a certain extent, maybe she was right. On the other hand, I'm trying to teach her how to manoeuvre friendships because friendships between girls, especially as teenagers, is hard work.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You know that better than anyone.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to teach her. And she's awaiting an ADHD diagnosis. She's riddled with anxiety. But the knock-on effect...
And it's got worse, isn't it?
100%. The knock-on effect it's having. She wasn't very well last week, and when it was home time and she knew that all of her friends would be home, she's like looking, no one's called me. No one's called me. And I'm trying my best to teach her, you've got to lead by example. If you don't like how this makes you feel, please don't do it to anyone else.
Absolutely.
And she is.
She said, which is really good.
What a little queen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it is very hard, and the thing is, they're very cutthroat kids. They're very brutal. You're not invited to my party anymore.
Yeah, I know. Especially the primary school years.
Yeah.
It's really, really cutthroat like that.
Yeah. And
I could never.
Literally, I'm cringing inside thinking, fucking hell, Loon. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Or she's had it done to her and then my heart's breaking. How do you tell them?
Absolutely.
Without saying, no, fuck that kid. You don't want to go to that silly party anyway.
It leads on as well to communication because I feel like I've had to say, especially to Lissy sometimes, she'll be like, I want to go somewhere and so-and-so hasn't messaged me because we spoke about going somewhere. Well, have you asked? Have you messaged them?
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes things are so simple, but it's that... fear of rejection, isn't it, as well? I don't know why it's like that. It baffles me, because it's like, if you've had a discussion with someone and they've said they're going to do something and they've not messaged you, they're taking that as, we're not doing it anymore. Message them and say, you still up for doing it? It's so simple.
It is to us.
But
however,
it's that fear of rejection.
Our experience with our children, they're all neurodiverse.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to have a normal perspective. We're not normal.
Yeah.
Not that what's normal, but we're not normal. So how can we look at them and go, that's not fucking normal what you've done? If they ain't asked you, fucking ring them, get on the phone.
It's like having to give them that extra guidance, isn't it? It's like, if you do this, then you'll know yes or no. Doesn't matter what the answer is. It might hurt you if it's no, because you're a bit gutted, but you know, you're not sitting there thinking, that person doesn't like me, or catastrophising. Mate, I'm the queen for that.
You do like a bit of catastrophe, don't you? Of her own fucking making.
Literally. If
someone says no, I don't want to go, I'm like, fucking sweet.
She's like, get me my cup of tea.
Immediate pyjamas.
Set and bra off, bring that way.
Manifest.
Manifest no.
Yeah. Hot take. What do you think about kids and swearing? What's your feels about it?
Okay, so I think when my kids were growing up, I was a bit like, don't swear around my kids.
Was
Yeah, I was a bit like that. I think when they were young, but then I have a lot of friends that swear, and it kind of just wasn't possible. Wasn't possible. But I also find, and this isn't necessarily about kids and swearing, this is a side sweep, okay? When I'm around you, I'm just going to say it, I swear more.
Yeah.
But it's the same with any situation. Like, you know, when you're around someone, well, I don't know, maybe it's ADHD, but you mimic a little bit, don't you?
100%.
Like, we do accents a lot.
Yeah.
But I find that definitely the swear words are more out there when I'm with you.
You just feel more comfortable to let them free.
But I feel, going back to kids and swearing, I feel like, and this is what I've said to my kids, right? My kids swear.
Yeah.
If they're swearing in jest, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
When they're swearing in anger, I'm not. And I'm gonna, you're getting done. Like, I will not have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's me. I don't mind it if they're just joking about and swearing flippantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's anger and you're swearing at someone and you're calling them your word, that one, I'm not okay with that.
So what if they're swearing about someone but the person's not present?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I mean, to them, and they're really angry, and the names they're calling them, I don't like it. If it's just talking about it,
fair,
I don't mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why, I just feel like it crosses a line a little bit.
It's not for you.
Especially for children. When you're an adult, you do you.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? You do you. You do say what you want. I don't care. But yeah, that, I don't know why that is.
It's weird, isn't it? My eldest doesn't swear at all.
No, and we have tried.
Yeah. My daughter's brand of autism is rule abiding.
Absolutely.
She is a rule abiding citizen.
She really is.
And I say to her all the time, what are you going to do? Wake up on your 18th birthday and go, fuck everything, fuck you all, shit, cunt, bollocks, wanker. I was like, because if that happens...
like Angry Kids. Yeah. Oh, I used to love Angry Kids.
If that happens, I think I will pass away from happiness. And Luna's only 8.
Yeah.
But I've heard her try and get them in
They
there.
do though, don't they? Oh my God. Right, so I've got to tell you this story, and it is so funny about Layla when she was younger, and obviously the kids she was too young to really swear. And one of my friends was round, and my friend's gone, fucking hell, the cat's shitting in the garden or something like that. And then Layla has gone up to the window and banged on the window, and she was like, Mum, the cat's fucking shitting in the garden. And you know when they swear and it's so unexpected and you just, oh my God, I was absolutely crying. So yeah, stories like that I love. I love it.
I've got a story like that for Vega, and you won't be surprised.
Of course.
Now, while Luna may be 8, Vega is 12, but he is the baby. He's an August baby, so he's in year 8.
Yeah.
But everyone around him is 13.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's gone from he was always so tiny, little Vega, full of personality, my child in every way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, doesn't stop moving.
Sass. Oh, he's like, do you remember Jessica?
Jokes. Oh, Jessica, yeah, he has a whole character called Jessica.
I love it.
But he's he pushes the boundaries.
But he is so cheeky that he gets away with it.
I know.
Doesn't he? Because he's so funny.
I know, because he'll come in and he'll say something to me, and then he'll just do this little
yeah,
dance.
And it's like, he's so clever. Yeah.
But he pushes boundaries now. For like, we are swearers, big swearers. Like, the thing is, my family weren't really, but I don't know if It's just always been part of me.
Yeah.
Swear words don't offend me. I love the word cunt. It only means something if you use it in a certain way.
Which is my point in the whole kids. If you're using it in anger, that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's exactly the same, yeah.
Vega is very colourful with the way that he expresses himself. He's like me. And I think to myself with him, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Why am I fucking trying to stop you from doing it now? As long as it's not constant, not all the time, not unnecessary. And I do have to pull him a few times.
Yeah.
But that boy, he swears. He swears. And as long as he's not a nasty little prick, and I can curb him and check him and say that, calm down, that was unnecessary. He does get out of school sometimes and he's like, my teacher's a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick. And I'm like, what do you do, mate? And it's something that he's done. It's his fault. But it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Because someone else did it. They're responsible. But the teacher's fucking out of order. You're treating me like shit. He's just a fucking prick. Okay, cool story, bro. But when he was little, and we had Luna, she was a tiny little baby, and she's in her little bouncer, and he's 3 years old, and he's over her, and she's crying, and he went, well, what's wrong, you silly little cunt?
See, something like that would make me cry.
I was like, no, we don't say that word, babe. That's just a bit of a naughty word. But then he got to nursery, and Jess, who we was talking about earlier, come to pick him up at the end of the day. All right, Mick, yeah. Vega's got a new word. Go on. It's cunt. On brand.
Oh, wow.
Okay. No, we got to talk about that. She was like, I'm really fighting for my life not to laugh because I know.
It's so hard though when kids say things like that, though. Especially when they're that little.
Yeah.
Because they hear it.
He's heard it from me since he came out.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't go, cunt.
Yeah, he was growing in
there. People do get really offended by swear words. They do.
Yeah, they do. They do. And I don't get it. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the C word. If you don't like it, sorry, I've probably said it 20 times this episode. Yeah. But I think it's just a word. Words are words.
Yeah,
they're just words.
Yeah, I don't really have a feeling about it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't, but people definitely do.
Yeah, when it comes to kids, I think everyone is mixed. I don't want Luna to do it right now. Have a few more years, then maybe we can talk about crap or something or shit. I don't know. But for right now, no, I don't like it. Vega's expressive. That's the way he expresses himself. As long as he's not directing, like you said, he's not being nasty with it, being vicious. He can have a banter because he does. That's part of his personality. Yeah. And like storytelling, it I don't know. It just I don't mind it in him to a certain extent. Yeah. Lyra, I will celebrate.
I know. Layla calls Leighton a bitch, and
I really find it funny.
Cracks me up because he's a boy.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, oh, you bitch. And she will say things purely out of like, she'll swear at herself if she's hurt herself. But when she calls him a bitch, every time I laugh, it just makes me laugh because I'm just like, how? Yeah. What? That's so doesn't fit, but it's funny. Yeah.
Shut up, you silly little bitch.
Yeah,
I do swear at my kids. That is something that I do. Like, if they're irritating me and they come in and they're telling me some stupid story about some argument that they've had upstairs, which means absolutely nothing. He's got his version, she's got her version. She's fucking crying. He's like, well, I didn't even do anything, though. I didn't even do anything. Like, she did this and whatever.
Bad man.
And I'm like, do you know what? Actually, you two, fuck off. This story's really boring. I've gained nothing from it and I've lost a bit of me time that I was quite enjoying myself. And you fucking ruined my day. So go somewhere else and tell your fucking boring story because it ain't here anymore. Away. But I do.
I swear at my kids.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They need to fuck off.
I have done, yeah. Or it will be like last night. It's just random stuff. I'd taken my tablets and I was really out of it, and I'd made me and Dan a cup of tea, and Leighton was downstairs and he was being an idiot, and you know when you're walking up the stairs but someone's right behind you and you go get a bit funny?
That freaks me out.
Well, he was doing it and I was giggling and he was doing something and I was just like, you're a fuck off, you dickhead.
Yeah.
You're being such a dickhead. And he's like, Mum, I'm like, but you're being like,
yeah, you are.
In that, I do.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
That's the way I talk to
and
my
we were
friends.
cracking up.
And I know that there is a fine line between friendship with kids and being like a parent or being a friend and crossing the line too much. I fucking like being friends with my kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, having to switch to that mum moment or whatever. But to build a relationship with your children that they can tell you absolutely anything.
Absolutely.
That's the goal.
But I feel like, and now that I've had, like, Layla's 18 as well, and we've been through it.
Yeah.
Like, and we've every child is different.
Absolutely.
That's like a given.
There's
no handbook to it. But I feel like now that Layla's 18, I've got a real good take, and especially with what Lissy's been through and Leighton as well, I feel like there's definitely phases. And there's definitely times where, oh my God, me and Layla have been the best friends. And then there's times where it's really like, do you know what? I'm not actually your friend. I'm your mum.
Yeah.
And I've had to have, it could be a month, it could be a week, whatever other thing. But it's like, no, this is how I really need to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to teach you and for you to understand, like, we can be friends, that's cool, but there's a boundary. Don't take the piss out of me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't think that you can not do stuff because that's not cool. Do you know what I mean? Or listen to me.
Yeah.
And it's that thing with kids, isn't it? Where they go, Mum, can I have something? And I'm like, no, you can't because of whatever reason. Oh, but and it's like, no, but I've said no. That's the answer.
Yeah.
But what's the but?
Yeah.
What's this, that, and the other? Like, they try and try.
Yeah.
Leighton said to me the other day, he was like, Mum, there's a game. Okay, how much? Well, and it's like, what can I do around the house?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, how much is it, Leighton?
Yeah.
£55. Yeah, I know. And I was like, no, mate. I was like, there's nothing you can do around...
No.
But what if, because me and Leighton's dad aren't together.
Yeah.
But what if you go halves with dad? So it's like, so it's cheaper for me now, right?
Oh.
But still, so that's still like £27.
Yeah.
What can I do around the house? Honestly, that boy, the things he did around the house is amazing. To try, he was trying. I said no, but he was trying.
Yeah.
In the end, because he did things off his own back, he got what he wanted.
Yeah.
But I was like, because I didn't tell him, I was like, because you actually did it, and I can't even remember what he did, but he cleaned all his room, do you know what I mean? But you know when it's like that situation though, but you're like, the answer was no, he actually got what he wanted in the end.
I say no. Like, Vega has got this skill of winding me up so much that I can't hear about it anymore.
So funny.
But he'll come in and go, yeah, so, like... There's a game here, Mum, and like everyone's got it, and I ain't got it.
This is what Leighton's like.
Yeah.
Heartstrings straight away.
I know.
So manipulative.
I know.
These kids.
But it's like, can I do something? He does the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, what can I do? What's that worth?
Like, you should be cleaning your room. This shouldn't be a thing that you're doing.
I've got to pay
and
you.
I'm surprised about. And I need to pay you.
I know. And the next thing I know,
his clothes up as well and everything. I'm like, mate, now you can do it. Now you can do that yourself.
They're so fucking capable.
It makes me irate and
I
it's
know.
not even here.
They're so capable. Like, Luna's got into this thing at the moment, and to be honest, it's I feel, even saying it, she wants me to tuck me in every night, right? Now to parents, you'll be like,
tuck her in.
Tuck her in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every night, she wants me to tuck her in, and we've got no real bedtime. As long as you're not around me by like 7:30, and you're in your dwellings. Go sleep when you're going to go sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not strict like that.
Yeah.
But there comes a time and I'll get a text message. She won't just send me one text. She'll send me 7.
Why do they do that though?
And it's all emojis.
But Leighton will be like, Mum. How? It's like instant.
I want to block you.
Want an instant fucking reply? You sure?
Yeah. Mummy.
Yeah.
Mum.
Yeah.
You tuck me in, please. You need to tuck me in. And by the 5th message, because she's sending now like 20 cartwheel emojis, I'm like, leave me alone.
Yeah, your anger. You want to punch your phone.
Yeah.
Literally.
But I can't sleep until you tuck me in. I'll be up in a minute, leave me alone. But please, I need to tuck in. And then I'm like, fucking, I don't want to fucking tuck you in, get fucked. And then afterwards, like literally I have a moment where I'm like raging and I'm like, my little girl wants me to tuck in. Stop being a bitch, go upstairs.
Yeah.
And then she's there, oh. And I'm like, what Teddy we having tonight? And then Vega, I'm we've got like a new nudge, so we like do a thing where we like clap hands, and then we do a fun war, so that will start. Or I'll just come in and he'll do an accent and he's like, all right lads, yeah, you look like you could fight
He's
Robbie
really
Pickering
good at
outside of Lidl, and,
isn't he?
And obviously that's his fucking ADHD shining through, but I don't know where his brain thinks about the things that he says. But he's so fucking funny.
So quick.
Mate.
He has got to be up there. I don't think I know another kid as quick as him.
The speed.
The wit he has is amazing.
Yeah.
He's going to go places with that.
But the thing is, you say he'll go places. He can't be bothered to go.
No, this is true. He's like, whatever.
Yeah. He don't care. Like, he's recently, when he's talking about playing football, and I'm thinking about playing football. Do you know why? He's got a fucking little soft ball and he started dribbling with it in his room. Now all of a sudden he's decided...
That's so ADHD. Yeah, that's us.
I said, do you know what, Vay? I'll happily take you to football. I don't want to do that because fuck that. Yeah. But if you want to go, I'll take you. However, you've got to go once or twice a week, no matter the weather. You've got to go. You've got to get covered in mud. You've got to listen. You've got to be told what to do. Yeah. Do you want to do that? Actually...
Yeah. Nah.
I think I'll just play with my mates every now and then. Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Now you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you see. It's another thing about bedtime, touching back on that, when obviously my kids are older, I don't have to do that now, but when I did, it's saying, right, go in, good night, yeah. Mum, I've got something to say. All right then. Hang on a minute. What is it? What... Say it then.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I forgot what it is. I just need to remember it. I'm like, you need to find something, actually. I'm like, good night. No, Mum, no. And it's like the end of the world every night. Mum, I've got every kid has got to be the same, surely.
Literally, they're all of a sudden they're thirsty. They're dying of thirst.
Oh my God. That's it. No, you said good night. The door shut.
Yeah.
Mum, I just need to get a drink. I just need to go to the toilet. Are you sure?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
Can you
9 o'clock now.
You're like a fucking...
Literally.
Haunting. You're a spirit.
There's got to be... Every kid has got to be the same.
Literally, and another thing, I don't do soft play. I don't do kids parties. I don't do anything like that. And my kids really have seen the inside of these places because someone else has taken them. Right or wrong.
You're definitely that mum.
Yeah, I'm definitely that mum. But my kids have always been very self-entertaining.
Yeah.
They don't need constantly to go out. And obviously learning I had ADHD, which is why I don't like it. They're all neurospicy. They can't cope with being stimulated in the 100%. Same way. But I always felt like a bit of a shit mum. They'd be like, can we go soft playing? And I'd be like, get fucked.
See, I was a young mum. So actually, I had Layla young and I was one of the first out of my friendship group to have it. And I used to go to soft play to entertain her because I had no other kids to entertain her. Do you know what I mean? But as others did, we used to actually use it after school. We'd go, they'd have dinner there, they'd play, be absolutely knackered and then go home. But there was a group of us. Yeah. And then...
That sounds awful.
It does, but it was quieter in the evening. Yeah. It was literally just us. So we catched up. Do you know what I mean? It was nice. But then now I'm at the other end where my kids are now older and there's still younger kids. And I've had both sides. I've had the middle bit, but both sides have sort of been alone. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? In that my area. Kids don't want to do any of that now.
Yeah, because yours are older.
Not self-playing in a sense, but do kids stuff.
Yeah.
They just don't. They're out with their mates. They're off doing what they want to do.
Just one thing that I really love about like Luna, and like talking about the group chats and then like socialising outside of school and all these little things, she's still just such a little girl.
She is, and she plays with toys.
I think
it's so important.
So do I.
Because we were speaking about this the other day. Lissy's a girly girl, really girly girl. Layla was very much like Lyra. She keeps herself to herself. She sort of entertained herself in that respect. Never really wanted to be bothered by anyone. And Leighton's similar. He's never been a toy player. No. He'll build Lego. That's our thing. Yeah. We love a Lego build. Yeah, never really. But yeah, it's lovely that she still plays with actual toys.
Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah. Like, when her birthday comes, I could buy for that girl over and over. I mean, don't get me wrong. She has merged into, like they all have, she's into skincare. Yeah. Like, she's got a plan.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
But actually, it's so much younger. When we were young, it absolutely wasn't a thing. Listen, I had Tammy Girl, what was it? The little blue eyeshadow. Yeah. Oh my God.
Crimes.
Like metallic.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Horrific.
And the matte mousse.
Barry M.
But that's all there was no skincare.
No. But on one hand, well, I think to myself, because that skincare in my kids is always something that I've been like, I will pay whatever I can.
Absolutely.
To help them with their
Especially
skin.
with the spots and stuff.
Yeah, and I do. And because Lyra isn't girly, she will do it if it's become part of her routine. She's very strict. Vega, sometimes he'll do it, his skin will improve, and then he fucks it off.
Yeah.
Luna doesn't need it, but I just get her really simple things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just the moisturiser.
I did. See, obviously Lissy's older, she does. My kids are lucky, they do take after me, and we've got... I'm just really
skin.
lucky that I do get spots, but it's more menstrual.
Yeah.
And the same with the kids. They're just so lucky, but... So they don't have to be as strict with it. But I can remember my friend's nan said to us, and we must have been maybe 18, 19, and she was putting a cream on her face, and she was talking about it, and she said, start young. She was like, I wish I had started when I was younger because of obviously wrinkles and stuff. But she was like, start young. And it is something that I always do now. Yeah. I didn't do loads, but now we always are venturing into more. And I've also learned that everyone's different. Everyone's skin's different. Like, as I've got older, I don't know if you've noticed, but my skin's changed, especially being ill.
Yeah.
Like, my skin became oily at one point. Yeah. And then it's weird how
mine's massively improved.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that is having a skincare regimen, but I hope for Luna, because it is part of her life now, that she will, when it gets to that point, those hormones are changing and that changes, she's already on top of it, which is what you want. Yeah,
and I agree with you to have it simple for young, because they don't need it. Their skin is sensitive and stuff. But yeah, it's that understanding, because I think it's, even now I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? About certain things and what helps and what doesn't. Because let's have it right, if she looks after her skin and she's got the most beautiful, she don't need to do nothing to it, because that's all what not kids, they see people Botox and all these things. I mean, I've got nothing against it. I'm just not.
But yeah,
as your control,
it's sending a new message, isn't it? Whereas our message when we was kids and growing up is, you've got to be stick thin.
Yes, and it's completely different.
Yeah,
now isn't
it? Their message is, it is a very, it's very different. Mostly it's about doing silly dances on the internet. But the other part is skincare and makeup and hair and how to. She's like, I'm saying, what do you want for your hairstyle for school in the morning? She opens up like YouTube shorts, hairstyles. Like, she's like, that one. Okay, Queen. All right. Let's open up Mummy's salon.
Yeah.
But they all are so different. And parenthood, I don't know. I knew I wanted to be a mum from a little girl.
Me too. At school, when you're asked what do you want to be when you're older, mum was a mum.
Yeah.
Always a mum.
Yeah.
And it was no surprise to anyone that I fell pregnant young, and that was I had no doubt that I was going to be a good mum. And I know that's I'm not perfect.
No, who is?
Exactly, but it's all I wanted. And it's really, I don't know if, for me, I was always a bigger girl. And I'll be completely honest, I never thought I would find anyone to be with someone that would love me.
That's really,
I know it's really sad. It's really sad.
I want to go and cuddle teenagers.
Yeah, and I feel like I knew if I had a child, and I even, I'm tearing, I don't know why I'm tearing up. I felt like I would go and have a child even if it wasn't with someone, because I'd always have them. That's, and I think, I know it's really sad, but that is why I just had something in me that I think, because I was so bullied.
Yeah.
I was so bullied about my weight, and I just knew that I would love the child and they would love me. And it's like an animal as well, that it's an unconditional, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, oh my God, that just got really...
That was crazy.
I know, sorry about that. Aww. But yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But then obviously yeah, I don't feel like that now because I'm older. But yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
It is. I don't think I think it just popped into my head one day. I want to be a mum, and it was there, and it was driven. And then I had Lyra, and it was still there. I had Vega, and it was still there. I had Luna, and it switched off. And the thought of having another child.
But same after Leighton. But then I knew I always wanted 3. I don't know if it was because came from 3. My mum had 3.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ever, because you get, and again, I've got nothing against it. There's people that really want to have a boy or really want to have a girl. And if they've had a girl, they want the other. It would never bothered me.
I did want girls.
Did you? See, it didn't bother me about gender whatsoever. I just knew I wanted 3. The fear after I had Leighton of falling pregnant again and knowing that I didn't want another child, although I would absolutely love it with all my heart, no matter what. But I genuinely knew that 3 was enough for me, and I had cesareans as well. Like that's a lot on your body. Yeah, it switched off.
Yeah. She literally came out of me and it went donk.
Yeah.
Never again.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Shop has
I remember feeling the same. Yeah. Exactly the same.
Yeah, and then obviously Keith had the snip a couple of years ago, and yeah, but now I've gone from on one hand being like, oh no, babies, yay. Yeah. I don't even like looking at them.
No, I know you don't. I do. You're
I'm a special breed. I know it. Like my niece, I fucking adore her. My niece and nephew and all of that. My niece is only a few months old, and whenever I'm there, I'm like, oh, squidge.
She is so cute.
She's so fucking cute. And I've looked after him a couple of times recently while like my sister-in-law's had to go out and about and do some stuff, and just having her and like she's there and she's waking up for a little
It's
bowl.
So nice to give them back as well.
And she feeds so fucking well.
Does she?
So fucking well. My kids were awful feeders.
Do you know what? How satisfying is it when they're hungry and they're like, and then that noise that they make.
Oh God, she's adorable. And I just want to buy it every time I see things. And my nephew, I see things, I'm like, want to buy it. I've got to stop you out.
Do you know what I know this is going to be out there, right? I would do a job of doing night feeds. Night feeds for me, when I had babies, was just pure, I just loved it. It was just me and the baby, no sound, and I would be paid to do night feeds.
It's night nurse, that's what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd love it.
No, thank you. No, thank
you. Your face literally went.
No, that sounds treacherous.
Yeah, I did. That was one of my favourite parts of having a baby.
When you're trying to hold your phone, watch something.
I literally had it to a T. You know when the baby woke up, it was like, right. It was like, let's do this. Pillow, underarm, so that is supported there, and then it's like literally. Bottle in, phone, scroll. Thank you.
I'm horrifically lucky that my kids didn't do night feeds for very long.
Really?
But that panic when they're still like fresh
See,
out
I bottle fed as well.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, you bottle fed.
But when they come out the womb and then like you do night feeds and then you wake up in a panic that you've fallen asleep and that they're still on you. You're like,
yeah, that's horrible.
And then they're there. And you're like, fuck for that. But no, they're horrible, hot, treacherous, horrid, hate it. My kids all fed like absolute dickheads. Lies. Lyra was phenomenal. Lyra set me up to think that I was the best parent, mate.
Yeah,
that baby. She's a perfect child. Perfect baby. Never cried. Never did anything. Ate well. Fed well. Fucking dream of a child. I was like, shit, I'm such a good mum. Wow. Techers. Had Vega. No, within like 2 hours of him being born, he shit, pissed and threw up on me. And that's the way it continued
Literally. That's Vega.
Right, projectile vomited. Luna didn't like milk. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Nope, didn't drink it. Would take her an hour and a half. And I remember sitting in burning hot summer in August with this fucking baby on my lap, trying to feed her, thinking this bottle's going to run out of time soon.
So it was cosy. But Layla had colic really bad. And I actually lived with my mum because I had Layla on my own. And I can remember being so tired that mum actually came in and took over a couple of nights.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it was awful. Oh my God, she screamed for hours.
Quite on brand for Layla though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Layla's.
That is Layla.
She started as a me to go
on. Lissy had jaundice. They all had something at the beginning of... we'll have to do birth stories maybe.
Yeah. Birth. Yeah. Yeah, that's another little thingy.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we better wrap this shit up.
I know.
If you want to, we love reading all your comments.
We really do.
If you'd like to go in more depth, you can email us.
Yes.
It's partnersinchaospod@gmail.com.
We'll write it on the screen here.
Yeah, it'll be right there. Magic.
Magic.
You can always message us on our socials. Comment on here.
Questions. If you want any topics spoken about, message us. Tell us your stories.
Yeah,
we want to know. And also, if you're happy for us to share your stories, anything, we can do it anonymously, obviously.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
Give us. Yeah. I love that idea.
Anything about kids, anything, any topic.
Yeah, I love it. Right, anyway, I'm Big Mickey.
I've been Sharla.
And together,
we are Partners in Chaos.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.